How many fire extinguishers do you have in your house?
Oh, it's like 3.
I have 7. I have
Seven?
7. Well, okay, 3 of them are these rinky-dink ones. It's literally called Fire Be Gone. It's a little can. I have them in the studio and everywhere.
Super soaker?
Yeah, Fire Be Gone. For when the safety of your family matters, but not that much.
Yeah.
Because I'm a modern bro!
I saw this on an old Mr. Wizard.
Oh my God, I saw that one too. Don Herbert was the man. We're gonna simulate an actual real deadly phenomenon. Silo fires are a real thing and they are no joke.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Check this out. This is from FEMA. 1985, 3 firefighters were killed trying to extinguish a fire in a low oxygen silo. That's ones where they have no windows or ventilation or anything. They start blasting in the water. The water has enough oxygen that they end up feeding oxygen into the silo. It explodes, the concrete roof rockets up 4 feet, flinging everyone off and killing them, creating a giant explosion.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this episode.
No, that's... I think we're in the same boat here. The biggest explosion we've ever seen was done with a gasoline fire. When we blew up the car.
Oh, yes.
The Modern Rogue gets a copyright strike.
There were some other explosives in there.
That's right, but those were trigger explosives. The bulk of it was the exploding gasoline because
That's right.
you got that vapor combination, right? So here's the crazy thing. All hydrocarbons, whether they're benzene, naphtha, or wood, all burn at roughly the same temperature. That's where the whole meme of fire can't melt steel beams comes from. So in the case of like gasoline explosions, what they do is they get a bunch of gas in there, they let it vaporize, and it's the vapor chain reaction. It's the same way the fire blast works when you see sideshow performers doing it, right?
It's a lot like our episode of alcohol flammability.
Yes, exactly, because the flashpoint matters, how much of oxygen is in there, how rich it is, but it turns out that works even for substances that we don't think of as explosive hydrocarbons because they can hang in the air so that they make this giant chain reaction that goes nuts. In fact, if you get yourself some non-dairy creamer, you can actually make a flamethrower by getting a suspension. Look at that!
It's a tremendous surface area, so it burns much more quickly.
Right, and it's oxygen rich and it has a lot of fats in there. Those lipids are super combustible. What? That's a little bigger than I expected.
And it's not just flour or coffee creamer, it can happen in like coal mines.
Another hydrocarbon, right?
Exactly, anywhere where there's a lot of fuel waiting for oxygen.
That's interesting because you think, obviously coal is super combustible and there's an entire mountain of it, but you don't worry about it because there's no oxygen. So what are we doing here? Because if I take this fire and I put it in this bag, like nothing's happening.
Oh God!
There was that brief flash where I was like, no, I thought that was the, oh dear. But my point is, I can't get this to burn. I mean, if we do
Right.
a little powder here, there's no way I can get that to do anything.
It has to be suspended, right? Now, one of the common myths with dust fires was that it needed to be in a contained area. That's not it at all. However, if it is in a contained area, like in a silo, it could build up pressure, which makes it much more explosive.
So like right now, just trying to light this stuff on fire, I can't get anything to happen. But
Right.
I'm gonna assume that if I do like a ninja powder thing, something will happen.
That should.
That's one flaw in my plan.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
So I guess it does matter the type of powder you're dealing with because this wants to kind of clump together and it doesn't fall in that fine mist the way that the coffee creamer did.
Some of them are going to be much more flammable than others, of course, but the best way to do it is have a simulated silo environment.
Okay, so like this.
Like that.
Actually, here, you want to start with the tiny one first?
Yeah, let's do the tiny one.
Okay.
Pop off the lid. Just gonna drill a hole in the side. Wiggle the drill.
Yeah.
Our viewers love it when you wiggle the drill.
Oh, did we hear about that?
We heard about that.
Also, we don't have a vise. They're going to be all over this. Whoop.
Okay.
So how much do we have to worry about like an airtight seal in here?
I don't think you do. And if it doesn't work, then we'll tape it up.
Okay, so all we're doing right now is just putting a little pile of it right over that tube inside there, right?
Just in the bottom, really.
Oh, really? So as long
Yeah.
as it all gets stirred up, it should work?
Yeah.
And then for the source, we'll just light one of these matches and let it take its time?
Yeah, you just light some of the matches, you drop it in there, we're gonna put the lid on, and then blow into the tube.
Seems like eye protection. Do we want to try blowing this once and see what kind of cloud comes out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Yeah,
So
sure.
what I predict will happen is we'll see a puffy cloud of pretty much what that stuff looked like.
I don't even know if that's gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Sure did.
okay.
Sure did.
I stand corrected.
That's great. Here we go.
Oh, go to hell, Brushwood.
It's like a Nickelodeon gag.
Jerk.
Okay, so theoretically, that's gonna give us the perfect cloud to get a nice combustion on this,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just gonna drop that in.
It looks like it's out. Yeah.
It's so weird because I want to think of it as fuel and I'm like, oh no, it's going to be near that flour and do nothing.
Right.
So we're gonna create the volatile mix inside the
Yeah.
sealed thing.
We're gonna create the mix. We'll have
Here,
oxygen.
let's try it open and just see what happens. I'm gonna bend this all the way over so it sticks straight up like that.
Okay, so it doesn't
Right.
get buried and
Yeah.
put out by the flour.
Right, so we want the flames above where all the flour is sitting. All right, come on, Mr. Wizard. Do you want to try with this stuff instead?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it seems like this is a much finer grain.
so that's interesting. So the fact that the flour is clumpy is problematic. This non-dairy creamer is a lot closer to, if I remember correctly, he used lycopodium powder.
Did he
back in the
really?
day. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, flour can happen. There are documented cases of, you know, horrific explosions with it. All right, non-dairy creamer, get back.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it with the lid on. Whoop. All right. All right. Well, let's do. It does smell like something happened.
I don't know if that worked or not.
Let's try it with the big one,
yeah.
and then that way we could get a big mixture, fuel air. Actually, here.
Do you want to start with the flour? Or do you want to go straight to the
Let's go
creamer?
to the stuff we've already seen
Yeah.
work to some extent,
All right.
right? And I think we need a lot of it. So I've got a single lit match over in the corner. I'm gonna seal this up. We got a little bit of time. Ready? I think we're on to something though. We're real close.
Yeah? Do we need the candle?
So here's what a candle would do, is it wouldn't blow out so much.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, there it is. Let's clean all that up. So here's the thing, if it's taller, I'll bet that the flame stays undisturbed as everything swirls around and finally it connects with the cloud.
It's good in theory. Let's try it.
I feel like it's at the right height. I feel like we're not gonna blow the candle out. I think this is it.
If we can't pull off something that Mr. Wizard did 30 years ago.
Don't you? He's so much better than we'll ever be. Get it real sealed, real sealed. Bang, bang, bang. All right, back up, back up. Oh,
That was it, that was it.
Oh, it's happening.
That was a success.
Okay. Oh, and it's still
Candle's
going.
still burning. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
that
we
was
just we need more
You
of.
think we need more creamer?
Yeah.
Because that was not just you blowing.
No. That was definitely kind of
Yeah.
a combustive thing.
Yeah.
You want to do the honors? I farted. You blew, and it kind of built up, and it goes toot.
Wah, wah. So do we need to tape?
Yeah, I think we should tape everything down and get a real percussive burst, so
Yeah.
it just all goes in there. All right, so matting tape to get a good seal down at the bottom.
Okay, I brought some.
Also, hopefully, keep it positioned the same direction. Do you know that non-dairy creamer is what space ice cream is made of?
Really?
Yeah, it's just straight up this because it's so efficient. It's pure calories and nothing else.
Okay.
You know who told me that?
Richard Gary.
Yeah.
knew it.
His dad sold that when he was a kid, or his
Really?
family did. This is what I heard. All right, I'm gonna give it one good percussive pop. It's gotta work, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yes!
That was so much more metal than it looked when I was a kid.
Yeah!
That was big. That was big. I don't know what we hit up there. That was an explosion.
It was way better than I thought.
We made an explosion thingy.
Let's do it again.
Okay, so you could tell it mattered because I banged it and got it sealed on there, and you could see the puff came out, the mixture was there, and then there was so much of a combustion that it could no longer leak out here, but instead just boom.
Yeah.
Wow, wow. You want to go outside?
For
Safety?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, you go this time. Blow it hard.
Okay.
Like, give it a good pop.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't seal it.
it
I didn't
kind of
seal
worked, but yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it's cooking that stuff.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can smell it. I'm positioning all the stuff so it flies.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Okay, there you go. I'm gonna retape it too. Don Herbert is shaking his head in heaven at our shoddy craftsmanship.
To be fair, he was doing that in life as well.
He did that while we were 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, oh, man, we banged this up pretty good.
Best you can.
I'll do the best I can. All right, here we go. Feels pretty solid.
Ready?
Oh my God! Super successful. That was amazing.
That was so fun.
And terrifying. I will never go to a farm again. Silo fires are
What did I
no
tell you?
joke. Oh, that was great. Okay, so at this point we have 100% success rate with coffee creamer.
Nope.
There's only one problem, and that's that nobody has a silo full of coffee creamer. Do you think we could do it on flour? What would be different?
I think we are obligated to try.
All right. So yeah, it really mattered having the position just right on that candle because obviously, like all of these were just garbage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a pile of it right on top.
Oh, yeah, right on top of the hose.
So the only thing that could screw us up now is if the top has become so dented that it doesn't get a good seal.
Right.
Because that seal definitely seems to matter. Here we go. Okay. Huh.
It's leaking out to the
Okay,
side.
all right, so we'll seal it off. Better. Any of it that's not in the right place is just not gonna burn.
Right.
It's only the air-fuel mixture that's gonna go up. So I bet we could go a little bit nuttier on the flour.
I'm gonna seal it.
All right. Tight all the way around.
Do it.
All right, ready, set. Whoa! Flour fire!
Yes!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, wow! All right, we gotta stop. We've got a problem.
It's,
This is an addiction.
I could do this all night.
Let's do something safe, like booze.
Like drinking.
Yeah.